Hi again. Sorry about the light quality. It's late at night. I was in bed, but I couldn't fall asleep because I really wanted to add something. I made a video earlier, and the reason that I wanted to start this channel, I want to have a conversation with people. And I want there to be a place for people who are coming from spirituality and being enticed or called or desiring to learn about Jesus, or even wondering if there's really something there, if it's more than just the fairy tale or the the religious, the law, the more than that. If it's real, if Jesus is real, if God sent Jesus to save humanity. I want this channel to be a place where people that are coming from the new age, but not really that, any kind of spirituality, coming from that, a background of spirituality, and moving towards Jesus. I want this to be a place where we can bounce ideas off each other or exchange experiences, because, and I mentioned earlier a few different things that have happened to me to set me on this journey and to really push me in this direction. But I left out something. Maybe the most important thing. Now, this might be a little uncomfortable to talk about, and it's pretty heavy. But I don't want to keep saying the new age because it's so cliche and it doesn't cover, I'm just going to say, in spirituality. One of the main, I think, shared understandings of this spiritual movement is the idea that we are all one. And when I say we, I mean everything is one. Underneath, it's all coming from one source. And that source is God. And that means that we are all God. God experiencing itself through different people, things, animals, everything in creation. Now, I really believed that. Maybe a part of me still does. But a bigger part of me, a more encompassing part of me, starting to see that there is more than one, because evil is real. And that's not something that is a popular belief in the spiritual movement. And when I say the spiritual movement, I just mean like people that are exercising their spiritual muscles and learning about the unseen, but not through religion. Now, when I say evil is real, this is something that I learned all at once. When I saw something so evil online that I realized, I don't really want to go into detail about what it was, but it was something so sinister and evil, and it was real. It was a real video of something horrible being done to another human being, an innocent young child. And this was on Facebook, and it had been reported, and Facebook didn't take it down, which was really strange. It was up for a very long time. You may even know what I'm talking about, but I really don't want to speak about it on here because there's no need. The point is, when I saw this, not to say I didn't already know that this sort of darkness existed in the world, but knowing it and seeing it can be two different things. When you see it, it's more, I had a revelation. I realized that I am not that. That evil has its own power source that is not God. God is good. God is love. Evil is the opposite of that. And it does exist. And unfortunately, it's not simply the absence of good. And having this realization was scary for me because it tore down my worldview that I had built up by learning about spirituality but it did make me realize that since evil is real, God is real too. But there is, there's a separation. They are not one and the same underneath it all. And one is not simply a lack of the other. And also, I realized that there is a a spiritual war being fought. And I think that it's being fought over human souls. I think it's being fought on earth and maybe other places too, but definitely on earth. And you can see evidence of that everywhere. And this is another reason that I want to know Jesus. Because I want to know how to fight. I want armor. I want protection, and I also want weapons. I want to be a part of the good. I want to help destroy the evil. Because the power source that evil has is nothing compared to the power source of good. Only God can create. Evil can only copy and distort. So, yes, I am interested in healing. That's part of my passion for knowing Jesus and learning how to operate in His power, or under His power, through His power. But it's also because I want to be a part of this. I want to take back this planet and every soul. I want to be a part of God's army. And I want to protect my daughter. And I want to protect the innocent. And I think I'm learning that Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I am exhausted right now. I just worked all night and it's like almost midnight. But I wanted to say that. And I welcome anyone else who might be coming from a similar background as me, discovering similar things. I would like to encourage you to comment or message me. I would love to hear from you. All right, good night.